50 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see, the number 20 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the throw out to the sideline, good just to feed the offense. Syracuse right back at it. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his man. It's Mark. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They've got it at the 41. Third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Syracuse will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Willingham. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's great. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Got the back over the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Looking to fire. Line out trying to get it in. Touchdown, NC State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get it. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up a pretty good yardage. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Syracuse right back at it. It'll be a run on third and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. Fires to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Being aware of the entire situation, maybe you just let that ball go out of bounds, but he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Rides the back and leaves it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Off play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Find some fresh air.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he was working into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
You see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Syracuse right back at it. They'll run play action. Looking deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Punch it out of the air. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Orange will have to punt. Catches it at the 30. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Rush coming in high. They got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. looking to pass. It's Montgomery. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. We reach the break. It's NC State on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. In the middle, it's Ford. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. He was doing everything he could. Got away from one guy, but not that next one, and he came up short.
Yeah, he needed a few more extra efforts to find a way to make that happen. Nice catch. Nice job breaking the first tackle, but couldn't get rid of the next guy and get that extra yardage needed for the first down.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The give to the back. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Right down the middle. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking for a deep man. Makes a grab down the middle. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds a man on the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you've got to protect. You've got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Finds the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one. Sailing the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Leaves it with the back. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the quarterback is post back at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. NC State going up tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's 4. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Syracuse mere inches away from a third down conversion. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete. How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Going to try to get it himself. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. They bring him down with a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got the 1st down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here they come to give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 10. He's got it on the run. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Will they be able to get that one more yard? Touchdown, Wolfpack! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
Syracuse, 10.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Here's the handoff. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Syracuse right back at it.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Trying to run, it's Sawyer. Got some room into the goal line.
time, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. Slips through the line. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting the quarterback hit. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now they'll run the draw. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Power football with the run. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He leaves it with his back. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Card in the backfield. It's Gray. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt fifth kick of the night. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Syracuse right back at it. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Montgomery. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air, it's Montgomery. Grabs it in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Syracuse right back at it.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get...
Oh, he got some space. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He'll do it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll pull it down and run. To the 10. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. A first down run on the doorstep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, it's Montgomery. It's complete to the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Under fire. He's got it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. They'll try to run it in. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
That's caught. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Wolfpack will get the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, this is an offense that really prized themselves on running the football, and there was no question they were going to go for it there on fourth and short. Not only did they get the first down, they rip off an explosive play on the ground.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On target. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air, it's Montgomery. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And every defensive coordinator in the country will tell you, you want to get them to third and long. Obvious passing situations. Because they won second down and they got that big sack, they put them in the predictable third down. They win and probably force the punt here.
Gotta have it here on fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Wide open. Touchdown, Chiefs. And we'll get a big move out front. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, we're looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you.
Trying to get behind the defense. They fought to the bitter end in the final